Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thank you for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Limis. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The Hibiscus Hall was filled with majority of the island's leaders discussing almost $500 million. Also tonight, IPI'S chairwoman takes on another day in federal court. And tax season is here. Refunds are on the way. In sports, Big Bucks is coming to the OLEAI Sports Complex. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the CNMI Department of Public Safety.
A meal replacement smoothie is a great way to keep your fitness goals on track during 2021, and they taste great. It's fast and easy. The May smoothie of the month is pineapple carrot cake. It includes banana, granola, raisins, cinnamon, carrots, and pineapple with 21.5 grams of protein. It's good for your eyes and good for your waistline. Check out the Shake Cafe, Gold's Gym, Garabin.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the WAMI and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, June 4th, 2021. The Torres administration presents the spending plan of almost $500 million to the CNMI legislature, judicial branch, cabinet members, mayors, and councilmen from all three islands. Finance Secretary David Attilig appeared before island officials this morning, giving them a rundown of the American Rescue Plan Act spending plan. $100 million is expected to go out to COVID-19 relief, including assistance to households, small businesses, nonprofits, and tourism, travel, and hospitality. $30 million will go to the premium pay of the essential workers in this public health emergency. Another $250 million will be allocated towards government services. This is the restoration of hours, recovering government service lost revenues, judicial branch, legislative branch, education, Medicaid, and much more. And for investments in water, sewer, or broadband infrastructure, the administration allocates $101.8 million. Section 604, which is the Coronavirus Capital Projects Funds, the NMI is granted $14.2 million, which will be divided by each election district throughout the Commonwealth. Tumasa Naraha from the Department of Finance is on the team who is handling the ARPA expenditures. Naraha states there is still a lot of work to be done in appropriating exact amounts to each department or agencies.
There's certain sections, like we saw 604 with the capital projects, those have to be, determined by the legislative branch. So there's still a lot of, it's not like defined yet. We're still working on that, but this is more of just so we can get a breakdown what it kind of looks like with the agencies that will be, involved in all the money rolling out.
The chairperson of IPI takes the stand in federal court, says she needs more time to find a competent attorney, and that her current attorney, Juan Lizama, no longer represents her. Lizama says the real story is that he hasn't been paid. Meanwhile, a SIM card has gone missing from a cell phone that could have critical evidence on it. Our Chris Nelson reports from federal court.
She really wants you off this case.
Oh,
that was evident today.
Well,
What happened? Where's the breakdown?
Well, the problem is, she's the chairperson of the company in Hong Kong, not here, but she's the only shareholder is her right here, I guess, the company, right? So, and I'm representing IPI in various cases. In fact, even the filing of the appeal to the commission suspension. I filed that. So it puts me in a predicament.
Bruce Berline and Aaron Haligua represent a handful of construction workers who have sued Imperial Pacific. They now have a judgment against IPI for close to $5.5 million. The next step for them is to attempt to collect. Part of that collection effort involves the majority shareholder of IPI, Li Ji Shui. The 62-year-old billionaire has been on Saipan for the past year. Construction on the casino hotel has ceased, and the company has been mired in controversy. Construction workers from Italy, from Mongolia, Taiwan, and Turkey have said the structure is not safe. In 2017, the FBI raided the construction site of IPI. Offices of IPI were raided in March of 2018, again in 2019. The United States Department of Labor was awarded a multi-million-dollar judgment for wage and overtime violations. And in March of 2020, IPI disclosed that Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or FinCEN, was probing it for possible violations of the Bank Secrecy Act. CNMI government, who awarded IPI the sole casino license, is owed tens of millions of dollars in taxes and fees. Berline and Haligua want the data on Shui's cell phone preserved, and they've asked the court to order a digital copy to be produced of the contents of her phone. This will be done by shipping the phone to a company in New York to make a forensic record of messages, images, and transactions. Lizama has the cell phone in his custody, but it appears as if one of two SIM cards in the phone is now missing and that WeChat messages have been deleted. What happened to the SIM card? She kept saying the SIM card disappeared after she gave you the phone.
We have already informed the court that she has made a statement that the SIM card is nowhere it can be found. So that's the status of the SIM card.
Was the SIM card lost while the phone was in your possession?
No. It's in her possession.
At a status conference yesterday morning, the chairperson asked the court for more time to find a new attorney. She claims she has been poorly represented and needs to find a competent lawyer.
Blame your lawyers if you want to. That's fine. Whether I'm incompetent or competent, I don't dwell on anything of what you call it, responsibility now, especially since I've worked very hard for this case. I've been working very hard for her, done my best, and you want to hear this? I haven't been paid a penny. So that tells you the story.
The first batch of refunds are expected to roll out in the next few weeks. This includes stimulus checks from the first and second round. The Office of Tax and Revenue has received more than 16,000 tax return forms so far. Director Tracy Narita states 50% of that have already been entered into the system, and the first batch of refunds are expected to roll out by the end of this month.
These refunds that we will be issuing will include payments for the recovery rebate credit, also known as the stimulus payments, for the first and second stimulus.
The refunds and stimulus will come in 2 separate checks. Those who miss the deadline submission can still submit their tax return, but as soon as possible.
The tax deadline for filing your returns was on May 17. So for those without a filing requirement, I know, Sally, you asked about those with little to no income, who want to claim the recovery rebate credit, their stimulus, or take advantage of the expanded child tax advance payments. We encourage them to still file a return despite the deadline so that they can avail of those credits.
Tax and Rev took a pause in issuing out stimulus checks for the first and second round because they had to use the 2020 tax return to calculate both refunds. As for the third round of stimulus checks, Narita says most of them have already gone out.
We're still processing the third stimulus, the EIP3. We're still issuing, because it just depends on when the person comes in and files to claim. So it's down to a trickle now, but most of it is out already.
Coming up, our custom officers get retrained at NMC. Stay tuned.
For the different beats of your life, we're here to keep you connected the way you want it. Plans made for you, by you. Build your own bundle with Link. Select the internet, entertainment, mobile, and home phone plans that fit your lifestyle. Pay for what you want, not for what you don't. Build your own bundle and save with Link.
Holiday Cinemai. Did you know that car crashes are the leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 13? In order to keep your children safe during a car crash, make sure you select the right type of car seat for their age and size. A rear-facing car seat should be used from birth to 12 months or up to 3 years old. Forward-facing car seats are for children from 1 to 3 or up to 7 years old. Booster seats are for children from 4 to 7 or up to 12 years old. Seat belts are for children 8 to 12 years old or older. For a seat belt to fit properly, the lap belt must lie snugly across the upper thighs, not the stomach. The shoulder belt should lie snugly across the shoulder and chest and not across the neck or face. Do not move your child to the next car seat level until he or she reaches the top height and weight limit allowed by your car seat's manufacturer. Remember, your children are the most precious cargo when driving. Keep us safe and buckle us in. We depend on you. Thank you.
Do you have the flexibility to work out between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m.? At Gold's Gym, we call this off-peak, and it can save you money. Short-term daytime memberships on sale now, just $59 per month, and gets you access to the biggest and cleanest fitness center on island. Get yourself healthy and strong. Check out Gold's Gym today. At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
The Tan Soo Lin Foundation promotes the culture of giving back. The foundation and its generous partners are committed to supporting programs that include health, education, and sports. Initiatives that promote arts and culture, the environment, and tourism will benefit our community and our residents. Giving back and making a difference will help ensure that the island paradise we call home will be a better place to live.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. Fully vaccinated travelers may now leave the airport and go straight home after passing travel requirements. William Gilmore is the first traveler to try out the new entry protocol and go straight home from the airport. The Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation, along with the Governor's COVID-19 Task Force, announces that incoming travelers who are verified to be fully vaccinated can now exit the airport and go straight to their home or lodging. However, they must complete their mandatory health declaration form at least 72 hours prior to arrival, and their lodging or home must pass assessment. Individuals who are vaccinated outside the CNMI will have to provide an official immunization record. Vaccination record cards from CDC will not be accepted for travel into the CNMI. According to CDC, verified vaccinated travelers coming from a Level 1 jurisdiction do not have to test upon arrival until the 5th day. For those coming in from a Level 2 jurisdiction, they will be tested at the airport. Should any individual test positive during any test, they will be isolated at the government quarantine facility. Mr. Gilmore states the new process is quick, non-intimidating, safe, and is a positive development in getting control of the quarantine process. For the first time in history, the Northern Marianas College signs a memorandum of agreement with the Division of Customs and the Department of Finance. The Customs and Biosecurity Academy is expected to launch this August. Not only will they be training cadets, but their current officers will also undergo exercise classes and professional development opportunities at the Northern Marianas College.
We've been always looking forward, to enhance our officers through training, and but this is again the development of having our officers not going through the training only, but academy that would earn them credits for participating. I mean, really, it's really the best. It's always our goals to ensure that our officers would benefit with that.
They will also be considered full-time NMC students and will have access to the student services, programs, and financial aid that are currently available to NMC students. Those who complete the academy will earn 40 college credits in the process of their coursework in the academy. Finance Secretary David Atalik states this has always been one of their goals.
I think this is a great, momentous occasion today. This has always been one of the goals I had as Secretary of Finance, is to make sure we get good quality training. And today's signing of a MOU to establish this program with Customs, not only Customs, but with our quarantine officers. So it's perfect timing as the executive order merged the two departments. It allows us to get everyone trained properly and get good college credits.
NMC is currently working with several law enforcement entities offering their services and classes to develop truly certified officers. They will soon have a building for the criminal justice program.
One of our facilities here will house the CJ program, so we're really excited. As you can see, the blank slate that NMC is right now. So we thankfully, with the help of CDBGDR, we just got informed that the funding for 2 of our classroom buildings was confirmed. So thank God for that. Thank you to our Regent Jeannie, who's in the renewal process. I hope she played a big role in helping to to secure those funds for the college. So thank you for that.
Customs will be announcing details of the academy soon.
All right, coming up in the sports report, running in the sand makes a difference for this speedster.
The newest in entertainment lets you do TV your way with Docomo Pacific D TV Plus. Watch your favorite live and local channels, stream movies and shows on TV, on your phone, and on your tablet, right from your Docomo Pacific Wi-Fi. No more wires, no more cable boxes, now with the best price. Do TV your way with Docomo Pacific D TV Plus.
We're in a race whether we know it or not.
And build our new normal.
Pinapamalit si PL.
Let's vaccinate, CMI!
Get your game and gear at Gold's Gym Saipan. Group exercise is a great way to get fit and then stay fit. For something high tempo, go for a ride with one of our instructors in our new spin room. Let's roll. Pilates improves flexibility, builds strength, and develops control and endurance in the whole human body. It also improves coordination and balance. And the Shake Cafe is a great place to stop by for a meal replacement or supplement. See you at Gold's Gym.
Tonight's sports brought to you in part by Tan Holdings through the Tan Su Lin Foundation, making communities a better place to live.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans, big news. The OLEAI Sports Complex is ready for a big upgrade, something on a scale that we've never seen here before. For years, the OLEAI sports complex suffered from a small operating budget and deteriorating facilities. While this new federal money cannot go for operations, it will go straight to facilities. The CNMI currently has over $3 million allotted for repairs and renovation from FEMA. That's for typhoon damage. In addition, now the CNMI has $21.2 million for building a new sports complex and cultural village across the road. Funding that's from the U.S. Department of Commerce Economic Development Administration. Congressman Gregorio Sablon explains how this came down the pipeline.
Besides including the NODMRs, making us eligible for EDAs, we also have been working since the Trump administration. The former EDA administrator, Dr. John Fleming, happens to be a former colleague of mine, and he chaired the subcommittee where I was ranking member, so we sort of built up a personal relationship. And he became EDA administrator, so we've been pushing for this since then. And then Dr. Fleming got called and he worked for President Trump's chief of staff, former Congressman Mark Meadows. So he went to the White House, and even since then we were still bugging him about these grants. And then in the Biden administration, of course, we started talking to administration officials.
The governor's office successfully applied for the grant. The Northern Mariana Sports Association now is tasked with translating that grant into a fan and tourist-friendly facility in partnership with the government. For the first time, our student athlete of the week is a surfer. Well, he does other things as well. We're all equal before a wave. Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation. Jasper Hall won the most points in McDonald's All-Schools Track and Field Championships. He's one Eagle who's been flying for a while.
I was in 6 events in the track and field thing. Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, lots of running.
Why'd you do it?
Because it's fun to run, and then always gotta keep myself exercise and in shape. Yeah.
Have you always been fast?
Yeah, kind of.
You always felt like you're one of the faster kids in your class? Have you always been that way?
Yeah, definitely.
Jasper medaled in all 5 of his races. He plays in the Ultimate Frisbee League and says running in the sand helps improve his speed, and he does other sports as well.
So I do surfing and kiteboarding, and both of those are water sports, and they're both extremely fun. I started kiting last year, and then I started surfing when I was like 5 or 6. Yeah.
Where?
At Sugar Rock.
Young Star Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation. All right, it's time for Top Plays of the Week. You know, it happens every Friday, and tonight we got a OI CNMI, only in this CNMI. This is a very unique list. Hope you enjoy it. Coming in at number 3, it's Sunjun Tenorio with his blast for MPU in the M League. Sunjun Tenorio, top player number 3. Coming in at number 2, Ryan Borja takes the checkered flag. He just turned 3 years old last month. Youngest racer, Ryan Borja, number 2. Top Player of the Week. For the first time ever, it's the CNMI government for getting $21.2 million for a new sports complex. Viva CNMI government, Top Player of the Week. Heck, top play this century. Here's the windup and the pitch.
I don't believe what I just saw.
Buy one, get one free for the off-road adventure at Marianas Trekking. Come ride our side-by-sides at our best price ever and experience a great 90-minute trail ride. Rain or shine, hopefully rain. Book now at Marianas Trekking. Saturdays and Sundays by reservation. Call 323-8735 or book at marianastrekking.com. One of the best things you can do during the pandemic is to get yourself healthy and strong. Gold's Gym is a great place for a tune-up. Wide open workout spaces with dedicated cardio, free weights and machines, personal training, group exercise, and good nutrition. Short-term daytime promo on sale now, just $159 for 3 months. Call 233-4000.
Our high temperature today, 89, the low 81, humidity 68%. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, isolated showers. East winds 5 to 15 miles an hour, high 89, low 80 seas. Calm, 2 to 4 feet only. Sunrise at 5:45. Low tide, 11:06 in the morning. A high tide at 5:47. Sunset at 6:45, meaning we have 13 hours of direct sunlight tomorrow. And that's it for the weekend. Have a great one. See you back here on Monday.